Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan, and, unexpected Jets news today. Rasmus Kupari, who was acquired by the Winnipeg Jets in the amazing Pierre-Luc Dubois trade, has officially signed in the Swiss National League with HC Lugano. And from that, he is the first person from that trade on the Jets side of things to officially move on from the Winnipeg Jets. The other two players in that trade sent back to the Jets, of course, were, the draft pick of Alphonse Frey, Gabe Vilardi, and Alex Iafallo. Rasmus Kupari ended up spending 87 games with the Winnipeg Jets, only tallying 9 points. To say he was a little bit of a letdown in that regard, probably. A guy whose nickname was Cardio Kupari by a large part of the fan base will be looking to improve his offensive game in the Swiss National League. And I think, honestly, fun fact, he's actually playing with another former Jet, I believe, because I looked up their roster. And what a pull, Carl Dahlstrom is registered on that roster. Now, in terms of this move by Rasmus Kupari, what I'm guessing happened is he was notified by the Winnipeg Jets that they would not be tendering an RFA contract to him because he is one of the several RFAs that the Winnipeg Jets had to sign. I actually would have assumed that he got a contract, given the fact that he got 8 points in 59 games. I thought as a fourth liner, that's not amazing, but he's still only in his 20s. Like, it's not like you're at a guy who's at the end of the rope. He's 25 years old. I'd like to imagine that's still young, considering he's only 2 months older than me. But nonetheless, I think this is honestly this isn't a terrible move for him. Honestly, he's with his experience in European hockey has so far only been in Liga with Carpet, which I'm 100% butchering. He won a championship there, and since then he was drafted by the LA Kings and played between the NHL and the AHL with the Kings and Jets and their affiliates. For the Manitoba Moose, he played the majority of the year he was injured or the 13th forward, which unfortunately means that he wasn't playing to begin with. He only played one game with the Manitoba Moose, and that was last year on a conditioning loan. This year he played 0 games, but he just struggled to get into the lineup. Obviously, 59 games is a lot better than 28, but nonetheless, there's a pecking order there, and there are guys that moved up on it faster than he did. He didn't get in for a single playoff game when guys like David Gustafsson, Brandon Tanev, Alex Iafallo, of course, and Jared Anderson-Dolan did. Jared Anderson-Dolan even got points. So honestly, I feel like his depth chart, shall we say, where he was in the depth chart was probably not to his liking, which understands a bit of a reset. And I'm imagining that's what his goal is here, is either a reset or he just wants to play closer to home. That being, of course, him being born in Finland. Of course, I think it'll be interesting to see if the Jets still offer him an RFA contract, because they can still technically do it because he's not due to become a UFA this year. It's like how they still offered Christian Vesalainen a contract, even though he went to the SHL, which, by the way, we have been monitoring the Christian Vesalainen situation because there's a chance. You never know. Until he's a UFA, you never know. But yeah, Rasmus Kupari, unfortunately, never became more than a fourth liner with his stint with the Winnipeg Jets. But that doesn't mean that more players will have impressive runs with the Jets in the future. And guess what? We'll be there to cover it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. If the news breaks, we will let you know. Thanks so much for watching. Go Jets, go, and we will see you next time.